Wambach, the top face-off man in the ACC, fourth nationally, but it's Duke who wins the opening draw. Luke Engelke comes up with it.
Something that they did a better job of was being clean on the perimeter, but it's going to be important that they continue to do that today. They can't have any unforced errors and stick work on the perimeter.
Here is Max Sloat, bounce shot, and it's stuffed by the Princeton transfer Michael Gianfraccaro. Now English. He'll play two ways for Carolina, mostly an offensive guy this year. Defensive midi for the early part of his career. Duffy, spin cycle, shoots, and scores. Jules, Owen Duffy was a game-time decision coming into today. So was Dom Petramala. He looked pretty good.
And this is actually his first time playing in this game. He did not play in it last year. Managed the moment. He is the moment. Duffy, excellent job getting topside there. That little spin move, just showcasing his athleticism to create that separation. And then a change of angle on his shot with his left hand. That's a big-time move at a big-time player to start this game.
Bard early on has done a nice job on 77, Petramala. English, little show and tell. He gets caught in an ambush. Jamison, the point-blank save.
That's a big-time save out of Jamison. Allow him to settle down, making it that much more difficult for them to create separation within their offense.
And Duke's seen a lot of that, the double pull this season. Kershus gives it up, step down, and a score. Ben Johnston had been in a bit of a shooting slump. He snaps out of it, and we're tied.
And it starts down on the defensive side of the ball with Pat Jamison, the stopper. As Duke gets it down offensively, the ball movement, Ben Johnston showcasing his range. The energy here is high. It's 1-1 in Durham.
Here comes Sloat, guarded by the freshman Salucci. Sloat on the run!
Offensive coordinator Matt Danowski said, we're not afraid to dodge the poles. I want my guys attacking the poles. Max Sloat, who I think has come on tremendously this year as a dangerous midfielder. He's got size. He can shoot with his right hand, his left hand. Just gets down the alley there and buries that off stick.
And so far, Duke has had an answer for Brady Wambach at the faceoff X. Now McAdory with that great first step. Draws the slide. Crunch job near the crease. Wertheim with 20. Down the alley. Tries to spin it back. It's knocked loose. Caused turnover by Charlie Johnson.
Playing against someone of that stature and Brennan O'Neill consistently, it allows you to work on things you have to develop. There's no pressure either. You know that that's the best player in the country. If he beats you, he beats you.
Johnston's shot saved by Gianfraccaro. And then the midfield combo of Johnston and Sloat, the answers for Duke. Heels using the sub game. Levy, crease feed, the dunk. Does it count? No, in the crease. Nick Dupuis, the Stony Brook transfer.
Trying to dodge short six up top.
Here's Duffy, final ticks, quarter number one. Duffy slips, falls, plays it back with one long distance shot saved by Jamison. One of the encouraging signs of late has been, the emergence of young midfielders, Harshbarger, Suchek. They're looking for those complementary pieces to support Duffy and Petramala.
Yeah, that's so important. It takes up so much of the pressure off those guys, and you can have those younger guys step up.
Duffy on the rebound. To clean up is Matt Reedy, the junior out of Montclair, New Jersey, to tie the game at 2. Trash turned into treasure.
Number 37 in blue, Matt Reedy. Right place, right time. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. Duffy getting up the hash there. Tremendous take out of him, and then Reedy's just grabbing that ball. The Seton Hall Prep product, actually. From my, I'm a former alumni of Seton Hall Prep, for those that didn't know, from my alma mater. Reedy, very high IQ player.
Right, he's a big kid, 6'4", 225. Torrey Pines from San Diego, California. Suchek, feet in front, shot, score. It's down Petramala, and it's 3-2 Tar Heels.
Mason Suchek, the freshman, coming into this game, 6 goals, 5 assists. Terrific move there, showcasing his ability to feed the ball. Petramala cutting into the slot there. That little twister getting his stick across his body. He could do it off ball, he could do it on ball.
Sloat from the high wing. Trying to sneak inside, body save for Caro. Gianfrancaro. D'ing up Wertheim. Duffy tried to set the pick, he paid for it. 15 to shoot. Duffy against Wilson. That shot was, I believe, saved. Yes, it was.
You know, the timeout we didn't really need to be talk. We didn't need to talk a lot. We knew we were going to run a particular play, a razor pick.
As we get a goal from Sloat.
Perfect timing
To tie the game at 3.
The crowd is going, and another strong lefty.
Yep.
Looks like someone I know. Getting top side here, putting his foot in the ground is Max Sloat. Again, just using his size. Doesn't matter if it's a shorty or a long pole. Coach Stanowski wants his guys attacking them and just getting top side. That puts you in the best position possible to score the ball.
And sure enough, that's exactly what happened there. You know, he flashed with his right hand, which never happened at the time.
Wambach, Duffy.
Nice save.
Low shot, big save there off the stick of Wilson by Jamison.
You know, they committed to us and didn't leave. So they were just as much a part of it as we were. And so to finish it off, you know, kind of the worst of times and the best of times.
You've been a little good luck spark here for Duke.
I might stay up here the rest of the game, fellas.
Graham Blake puts the Blue Devils on top.
Graham Blake's excited. The Harvard transfer, just a little hesitation move right there. Just showing his posture, lifting his chest up a little bit, dropping it, going, accelerating, getting down the alley. Nothing fancy about that shot, just great placement, putting it off stick low and away, and he is fired up.
And that game, all in all, was pretty boring, but very happy. It was a quick overtime. Come on.
I mean, would that have been something?
I'm telling you, I would not have
We're
left,
in the middle of the Costabile story. And Engelke is surprising that it's been 15 years. Time flies.
It's unbelievable. But yeah, thank you so much for having me up here. And you know, it's been a lot of fun being able to relive this.
Gianfrancaro, the doorstep denial on McAdory. Ned Crotty, thanks for joining us, Ned.
Fellas.
Appreciate you, Ned. And if you're Duke, you have to be happy about not having so many unforced turnovers, stick work wise. They've been pretty clean in the perimeter, and they're getting great opportunities throughout the game.
Johnston on the run, his second. It's been the Duke midfield. They've accounted for all 5 Blue Devil goals.
Anish, number 19 in white, Ben Johnston. He's a bona fide All-American level midfielder. I said this last time when I watched him. He's got so much size, so much strength. Look at him put his body into him right here, just getting downhill. You can't stop that. Scoring with his right hand on the run, and he's fired up, bringing energy. And this is what you want to see out of Duke. They figured out a way to find solutions to get the ball, and that's really putting them in a good spot offensively.
Here comes Harshbarger. Over to English. Step down, corner rocket, and like that, it's 5-4. So you're wondering who are the other guys. Harshbarger and English get the party started.
I think they have to just let these guys loose a little bit. And you see Harshbarger using his speed there. He stepped onto the scene late. He's a dynamic athlete. And then English, smart off ball, just settling in, not moving too far down so that he moves into the rotation of the Duke defense, settles in, and that shows that off the hip sort of three-quarter shot, low to high.
Duffy, Petramala, hesitation, Bard in pursuit. Petramala shot, stonewalled by Jamison. Egan against Wilson. Place catch with Petramala. Suchek on the invert. Gets top side, and we're tied.
I gotta say, Anish, I really like this guy, Mason Suchek. This is the second time today that he's shown that he can make plays with the ball in his stick. First time he set up Petramala for a shot and has scored. This time, putting his foot in the ground, getting up the hash with his left hand, taking that extra step to greatness. That's showing a lot of maturity out of a freshman here in a rivalry game, not to shoot that shot too early, continue to the front of the cage and get a better angle.
And UNC's won 3 in a row at the dot. Wambach 4th in the nation, tops in the ACC. Make it 4 straight face-off wins. Quick exit. Here's a chance and a score! Parker Hoffman, lightning quick off the wing.
It starts with Wambach winning it to himself and then gets it to his partner in crime, Hoffman, who, fun fact, Anish, he faced off in high school. So he knows where to be on the field and how to support Wambach and where to position himself, and you see him flexing there.
Help coming from Salucci. Pass in front, McAdory got sandwiched, and it's Ashheim off the ground. Here's O'Berry, dropped it, recovers. O'Berry dumps it to the wing. Duffy's shot turned away by Jamison.
And with a short stick, he has to know that that slide is coming quickly. I want to see him get in space, get in the corners, let him use his speed and go for a run versus UNC defense.
Pappendick, crease feed, Kirschus. We're tied at 6. First goal from the Duke attack today.
This is a big-time feed out of Jack Pappendick, getting down the alley. I coached him a little bit in high school, and something that always stood out to me is his IQ, his ability to understand where other people are going to be off ball. Kirschus does a tremendous job there, moving through that pass. There's a little bit of a window, catching and finishing that high IQ out of Pappendick, and great hands out of Kirschus.
Kirschus against O'Berry. Draws the slide. Cusolito's shot saved, and Gianfrancaro snatches it out of the air. Duke led 5-3 at the break. 3-1 UNC in the third. We're tied at 6. Matten against Wilson. Shot clock at 7. Matten tried to get top side. Ball tipped into the air. Jamison able to make the play. McGuire lost his stick. Now Duke has to work against this UNC ride. Duffy, Petramala off the scoop. 8-7-7. Cash now.
Petramala said, "Don't forget about me. I'm still on the field," with a little backhand for the go-ahead goal for UNC, up 7-6.
Shot clock at 2. Jamison the save. Johnson able to scoop. Now McGuire. 5 seconds. McGuire dumps it downfield on a bounce. Kirschus can't catch it clean. Quarter number 3 comes to an end.
So far.
Sloat's got a couple of goals against the freshman Salucci. Pappendick. Bounce shot, save Gianfrancaro. Quick outlet. Hager up, kicks it ahead. Johnston in pursuit.
You have to be confident as shooters. Sometimes I look at Duke shooting the ball, and they're just almost happy to get the shot off, and that's just not going to be good enough for them.
Matten gets to the middle, falling down. Big save, Jamison. Duffy, Petramala from the outside, save, Jamison. Back to Reedy. Suchek, the man-up goal for UNC, and it's a 2-goal edge.
Mason Suchek, the freshman. I said it earlier, Anish, I really like this kid's game, and he's stepping up in the big moments here today. This is his first opportunity to be part of this rivalry, and he is absolutely making the most of it. You see him there stepping in. I mentioned it before about the Duke shooters. You can't be happy to get the shot. You have to be confident you're going to score it, and you see Suchek there for Carolina, confident as all. He's not involved, then we're probably going to see him just from his energy and his approach to playing. He's going to turn it on at some point, but for Duke, they have to see him do it earlier in the games.
Aiden Blake brings Duke to within 1.
If you're Coach Stanowski, you are so happy right now. Aiden Blake scoring his first goal of the season. off the pass from Oliver, who we've not seen get involved in the whole game either. Just stepping in, that's huge for Duke. It's huge for Blake to get that kind of production.
McGuire all over Harshberger. Ran into a triple team, turns it over, and Menendez picks up the ground ball. There's Cusilito. Over to Aiden Blake from the outside. Big save, Gianfrancaro. Prohashka. Hagerup went for the trail check. Duke has gotten almost everything, Jules, from the midfield. Johnston, his shot stonewalled by Gianfrancaro. Blake on the invert against O'Berry. That's Carolina's top shorty. Bounce shot low by Graham Blake. Able to get the rebound. Spins it back to Molliver, fresh 60. Graham Blake from the wing toward the cage. Gianfrancaro there. Carnage in the crease. No call, they play on. Shot clock hits 10. Shot clock at 5. Duffy, skip pass, English with 2, with 1, save, Jamison, rebound loose, picked up by who else? Charlie Johnson, tries to break the ambush, it comes back to Carolina, and now if the Heels run out the clock, he backpedals with 10. Petramala with 6, with 5, heaves it into the skies, time expires, and UNC with a 1-goal win here in Durham